In 1976, we celebrated the bicentennial. I was a little bitty baby, so I don't remember it, but man, it lingered for many years after. And so, bicentennial stuff, you probably have seen the coins. When I was younger, there used to be a lot more of them out there in circulation, but everything was bicentennial. Now, I live in a mid-century house, and the reason I moved into this house and bought this house was because it had a lot of what people would say are dated furnishings. And it was designed, and then some people moved into it in the early 80s, and it was an older couple, and they took tremendous care over every nook and cranny and kept everything clean and neat and perfect. My son has ruined some of that, but they kept everything neat and perfect. So it was like the most pristine house from 1981 that I was able to purchase more recently. And the reason I mention this is it has a room that has beautiful wallpaper that depicts 1776, and that's because it was from that time period. And so I love the 1976 craziness that we had over 1776. We're going to look at some really crazy ones here. I collect this kind of stuff, so I handpick some real awesome ones, but I put them all in my extra bedroom, so it's very cool. Let's take a look at these. Before we do, make sure you give this a thumbs up, subscribe below, share this with a friend, and come back tomorrow. New video every day, 2 p.m. Pointless nostalgia. All right, 1976, the Ronald McDonald Bicentennial coloring book was available. They also had red, white, and blue shakes. Look at the drummer. He's like the fife and drum guy from Epcot, and he's drumming away on those shakes. So they had strawberry, vanilla, and blueberry. Never heard of a blueberry shake. Never seen strawberry at McDonald's either. I don't remember when they stopped doing that, but there you go. Pez says, "Happy birthday, America." Look at Pez spitting some Pez out. It should have been, they got Uncle Sam, and then I don't know, this Paul Revere, I guess. I would have done like Lincoln. See, I don't think he was shot in the neck, but I just like Lincoln just and just spitting up Pez. All right, bicentennial balloons. Add color to your bicentennial promotions. You can get these balloons. Look at this, kids. This girl's like, bye. I didn't even get a balloon. But yeah, you can get these balloons. This is the kind of stuff I think you're here for. The Mighty Marvel Bicentennial Calendar 1976. Look at this. Just let... Look at that. That is great. February is Green-Eyed Goliath called the Hulk. Very patriotic. The Sesame Street 1976 calendar featuring Jim Henson's Muppets. There they are. Look at Cookie Monster's doing the wave in the back or something. He's like, wave your hands in the air. Jim Henson's Muppets. I just love this. Fantastic. Beautiful artwork. Let's take a look at a page from it. There's Ben Franklin. And, is that Betty Lou? That's Betty Lou. She has the two braids, and then Prairie Dawn has the more straight hair, but they both had the exact same face. So it was hard to remember as a kid. But so apparently Betty Lou has married Ben Franklin. He's about to tie that string to that kite there. There you go. Ben Franklin. Oh my God, the seal. Big. What does it say here? It says me Bertium Hugium. Okay, if anybody crochets out there, I want this. I want the Great Seal of Big Bird. This now that because I'm telling you, I have a room that this would be the perfect centerpiece for. It would go well with my wallpaper that has George Washington on it, and then on the floor, I could have this. I can't. I can't. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. All right, this is a fabric one, Declaration of Independence, 1776, and there's like all the different artwork, and then over here you got 1976. So these were there is one, not this particular one, not a 1976 one, but a cloth calendar like this on the closet in the background of the kitchen from Three's Company. This kind of a hanging was very popular at that time. Some people would put it over their stove handle, and you would never use it though as a rag. Other people would just hang them on the wall, but they were good because like you could hang them over a lot of stuff. If you watch old movies and stuff, you'll notice that like under the sink sometimes they'd have curtains, and this was the same concept. You know, people would have cabinets in their house that didn't have doors, and so this way you kind of cover them up with this calendar so you could know what month it was, but you can also lift it up and reach inside. But they've kind of gone away. You don't see those as much. Wow, this is great. This is a mug I would need. It's got the Campbell Soup kids with their swollen faces, and she is Lady Liberty, and he is Uncle Sam. I'm in favor of it. There's the Mad Bicentennial cover. I like this. What does it say here? Dear Mr. I don't know. I usually do not believe this to be a good likeness of me. I would like to remain undignified. This is George Washington. No, wait a minute. That's Alfred E. Newman. I bet this is the artist who painted that painting. Stewart. Dear Mr. Stewart. The bicentennial year. So they're making fun of that very famous George Washington painting. George apparently didn't like the real painting. George Washington said that he wasn't wearing his false teeth when he sat for the presentation, or he wasn't wearing some of them. And so he thought the way his lips were made him look matronly and ladylike. So he did not like that. It's unfinished. You know, they never finished the bottom half of it. I feel like this country, I know we've got a big debt, but come on, why don't we finish the painting? It's like been like 200 years. Get somebody up there with a brush. All right, here we go. I don't know why, but the bandaged soldier always makes me laugh when it's like it was Grover before, and now it's Scooby-Doo. Huckleberry Hound's like, hey, we did a great job. And there's Yogi. Man, that's great. Oh, man, Yogi. Yogi pledges allegiance. Look at this. Yogi says, I pledge allegiance. And then over here, look at Yogi showing Boo Boo. He's like, it's our flag, Boo Boo. Sit on my lap. I don't know why he wants him to sit on his lap. All right. I like, oh my goodness. Wait, no. What is Fred Flintstone? Was that America? It was before 1776. It lived in Bedrock. 'Tis the stars. Why does he look so mad at Barney? And why is Barney's arm the same color as his clothes? He's like, 'tis the star-spangled banner, Barn. And wave it proudly. Man. I like Fred, man. I'm thinking Fred's like, and I'm voting for Nixon. I'm all in favor of Fred, man. Fred was quite the 76 guy. All right, America on Parade. Look, there we got Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Donald's all bandaged up. Goofy's beating that drum. Donald doesn't have any shoes. That was a good time. They did a whole parade called America on Parade, but they also had merchandise you can get. I have a plate with Mickey on it in that outfit. Batman Family Giant. DC Batman Family Giant Batman Family. Introducing the new Dynamite Duo. Presenting the origin of the Batgirl Robin team. So this is from December of 76, and I don't know why, but George Washington holding a bloody sword really appeals to me. I don't know what's going on here. They were getting their last dose of it. The times were changing, but we still got a few more. The Viewmaster, I like this. They're all on the boat crossing the Delaware in the middle of the night, by the way. That painting always depicts it. You know, it looks like it. I mean, look, it looks like it's the middle of the day here. No, it's the middle of the night. They were sneaking up on those Hessian soldiers to kill them all in the middle of the night because they were all drunk after celebrating Christmas. That, by the way, I did a video about Einstein where I went to the Delaware River. I've been there for the crossing when George Washington crossed it. Not the first time, but for one of the reenactments that they do right around Christmas. And I'm going to go back. I hope this year I'll go back and show you guys. But I love that. I think that stuff's great. 1976 Cowboy Bicentennial Salute. All right. I'm with it. Superman salutes the Bicentennial. He's like, come on. Got 6 heroic tales. The spirit of 76. All right. Look at Popeye. He's ripping off Ben Franklin. It's the Popeye Kite Fun book, and it's got Ben Franklin as well. But Popeye's like, hey, they want to buy it. I'm the salesman. He's like, we'll sneak in Ben Franklin. Or maybe these were 2 different books. But either way, Ben Franklin tied the key. Then he got electrocuted. Look at these cups. These are great. You got Woody, you got Underdog, Casper, Rocky, Bullwinkle. It's great. Couple Bullwinkles. Couple Woodies, couple Bullwinkles. Here's Bullwinkle. He's crossing the Delaware, it looks like. Here we go. Here's Underdog. That's pretty good. Dudley Do-Right. Look at Woody. Very patriotic Woody. What's he saying there? He's like, everybody has the same, I don't know, whatever they had, the same glass. These were from Arby's, I think. And that's all I got for you about 76. Right now you can click a box. There's one here, one here. I don't care. Choose either one. I'll be back at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Another pointless nostalgia video. I'll see you then.